Congressional District 3. And I see a lot of new faces here, so in 2 minutes or less, I'll try to introduce myself a little bit. A couple of your questions, my consultants. I have a local guy, Gene Hall, as well as I brought a George Pataki campaign worker with me, Dave Miller, in the back. You can talk to him. It's very interesting. For the endorsements, we've got endorsements from Combat Veterans for Congress, a national group that wants to see combat vets serving in Congress. I've got endorsements from local school board members, Sheree Malberg and Angela Weinzinger, and I have John Huey from Tom McClintock's office, who is promising me that Tom McClintock will hopefully be on board soon, but I can't claim that one yet. But we also had endorsements from Newt Gingrich and Sarah Palin the last time I ran, and working on those as well, but those aren't secured either, but just an idea of where I'm coming from. Big issues for me are balancing our budget. One of the things was asked is what offices you held in the past. I haven't held any office, which is a good thing on the campaign trail right now. But I have been in the military for over 22 years, now in the reserves. And I'm a commander of a unit, over 90 people under me, but more importantly, I balance a nearly $20 million budget every year because it's my job. And that's what I am going to Congress to do, is balance that $1 trillion deficit budget. It can be done. I've done it in the military for many, many times on many budgets. So the real reason I'm running is to do that. Second is Obamacare. It's got to be repealed. It cannot stand as the law of the land. And then Phil Gramm, my senator from Texas when I lived there, said over my dead body to Hillary Care, well, over my dead body to Obamacare. And then second, we got to solve this California water issue. And there's lots of ways to do it, but I'm standing. Let's build the Auburn Dam. Let's get that extra water capacity, and let's go forward. I-Caucus is another place with Jim Ricketts back there that endorsed me last time around, and I guess we're interviewing next week. Before I get to my question time, I will tell you unabashedly, unashamedly, I am pro-life. Thank you very much. Questions, please.
Questions?
Yes, sir.
How much have you raised and how much do you have in the bank?
You bet. I'm going to tell you one thing. We are not even close to Kim Vance's $300,000. No big deal there because I'm a fiscal conservative. I'm well ahead of my campaign last time. We're at $20,000 raised, $7,000 in the bank. I raised less than 20 last time in a race of 4 people, obviously not the caliber of Kim in the back, but I won with 57%. Next 2 people who ran in the campaign prior to me were at 24 and 14. This race is not about money. Meg Whitman and David Harmer proved that in the last election. This race is about somebody who can reach across the aisle and win that 9% gap we have in registration in this district and win those Democratic votes. As somebody who's grown up on welfare, I'm a union member as an airline pilot, my military background, all reach across that aisle and win those votes. And I've done it. When I ran against George Miller last time around, 57,000 votes we won in a district that had 59,000 Republicans. Almost half those votes came from Democrats and declined a state. That's how we beat John Garamendi. We have to win those votes in this election. My background will allow me to do it. My history has proven I've done it. And John Garamendi doesn't stand a chance. What else you got? Yes, sir.
Yes, ditto on the Israel situation. Also, as we know, we're trying, another ditto is the SIU, we're trying to desert the SIU. So I'm assuming you're opposed to that kind of union.
Yeah, and on the Israel thing, I got to tell you, I cannot comment because I've been read in and as a military commander. But I will tell you I stand with Israel as a friend. And hopefully, as a congressman, I'll be able to talk more on it. SEIU, you know, the public unions don't have the same limit as a private union. My private union, we all want a successful company. There is that limit. Public unions don't have that, so we are left holding the bag. The taxpayer is left holding it. I understand that, and I can talk to SEIU members as a fellow union member and talk about that, discuss it, because they have the same problem with our government's about to go bankrupt. They're going to lose their pensions. They're going to lose their jobs and big pay cuts if we don't work together like private unions and private companies should. Just to let you know, I've already got SEIU members that are signing on board and helping me out and have endorsed me, the membership level, but they're already coming over. Not the union, no, I don't expect the union to say anything.
You have a question back here.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Where? Yes, sir.
Where are you on national, on right to work?
Right to work. You mean like South Carolina, letting the Boeing come out to work, and
I
the
mean,
union's
states-
trying to say, don't do that?
I mean, states where you don't have to pay tribute to the union bosses in order to keep your job.
I'm absolutely for the right to work. South Carolina did the right thing, and the Obama administration did the wrong thing when they tried to stop them from going there. What else? I'll talk all night. I'll talk until I win your vote. How's that? Yes, ma'am.
Are you on traditional marriage?
I was a voter for Prop 8. I am for traditional marriage. Civil unions are just fine by me. I have several homosexuals as friends, and some of us disagree. Some of us don't disagree on this issue, but we respect each other, and they're on my campaign. But I'm definitely for traditional marriage as a man and a woman is what a marriage is supposed to be. Oh, 1 minute. One more question.
Last question, Don.
Yes, sir.
Nobody ever asked this anymore. So, regardless of who wins, will you support the Republican candidate?
Absolutely, absolutely. Kim Van has my endorsement on June 6th if she's a winner. Absolutely. John Garamendi is the guy we're trying to take down. Forwarding our conservative agenda, that is what is most important. I think I have something to offer this country. My background, my solutions, my ideas, that's why I'm in this race to run. However, the bigger picture is making sure that we get back to a limited government, a balanced budget, and that American dream that we've all come to know and love. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Rick.
Appreciate your